back 15 seconds. We've got to score 6.
Okay, here's the play. You've got quality, you've got safety, and
I've got service.
French Hospital, the preferred choice of Cal Poly athletics.
I was gonna go for something a little more creative. Save it for your novel, Shakespeare. You know Shakespeare wrote plays, right?
Hey, Archie gave me the Los Gatos sewer story, and I can't get anyone from Public Works to call me back. The city council scheduled a meeting.
Yeah, Catherine is really good at that stuff. Why don't you check with her?
Okay.
You're really good at that kind of stuff too, Sam.
Whatever.
I need your help.
Catherine's good with the news.
She's not here. That's the problem.
Hey, where's Catherine? Said she isn't coming in today. Too upset about Gwen's accident. She decided she would avoid all responsibility.
That's what I wanted to tell you.
Where's Archie? He said he's at a city council planning meeting.
Why didn't I know about this?
Sam.
I'm an editor. I should be told about these things.
Will do, boss.
Okay, what's up?
I'm supposed to do the sidebar on the city shelter that was closed last year. It's due an hour ago.
Oh, okay. What do you have so far?
Then I'm supposed to do a sidebar on the city shelter that was closed last year. Catherine said we could just bang it out today. She was going to help me.
Good rule to live by to paper is always plan on what can go wrong. Okay?
Okay.
What's your angle?
I thought if we talked about the effects the shelter closing has had on the community.
Why don't you narrow that? How about the effects that it's had on the business community?
Okay.
The business community.
Okay,
Call
yeah.
up Margaret Hutchins from the San Luis Merchants Association. Ask her who you can talk to. Get 20 names. Get 20 names.
20 names.
You're only going to have time to get through to 4 or 5 of them.
All right.
Now, you're asking for specific examples of how these businesses have been helped or hurt by the closing of the shelter. Now, my guess is most of them are going to say it helped. But who knows, right?
Right.
Then call up Tony Marsh from the Coalition of the Homeless. Just tell him what you're writing about and hold on tight. He talks a mile a minute, but he'll give you some great quotes.
Wait, you're going too fast.
You're going to want to compare his numbers with the cops, so call up Sergeant Michael Gleary. He's their fill-in PR guy. He'll give you whatever numbers they have about homeless-related crime. Ask him about loitering.
Loitering?
Shoplifting, stuff like that. Get info both on crimes committed by and upon homeless people.
By and upon the homeless.
You can call Bobby Nunez. He owns Main Street Liquor. He opposed the closing of the shelter. So call him up and see what sort of anecdotes he has to add some color to the piece. If he gives you a good one, that's your lead. That's your lead, okay?
That's my lead.
But don't start with a quote.
No.
You never start with a quote unless you're interviewing O.J. Simpson and he says, I did it.
This seems like a lot.
Well, it's better to have it and not need it than need it and not have it, right? Use Catherine's Rolodex. You have 1 hour.
1 hour?
Well, this is news, Julie. This is not little party playset.
Howdy, folks. Welcome to Great American Horse Tales. My name is Jennifer Sulkowski, and I'll be your wrangler for today. This here is my horse, Will James. Will and I have plenty of country to ride and topics to cover, from cowboys to bullwhips to how the West was won. So I hope you'll hang up your hat, kick off your boots, and stay tuned as we explore all that is rowdy, rugged, and rustic west of the Mississippi River. The Great American West never would have come to be had it not been for great horses with big hearts, the cattle they've run for hundreds of years, and of course, the cowboys. Cowboying is not only an American tradition, it's also an American foundation. An old rancher once told me the greatest cowboys are the ones you've never heard of. Real cowboys aren't necessarily the showmen and rodeo kings Hollywood and popular literature have made them out to be. Rather, they're the unsung heroes. And while that's what's made cowboying a respected and coveted profession, we here at Great American Horse Tales feel it's time you learned a little bit more about these heroes and their horses. Or rather, these heroes and their cowboys. It is our aim to present to you the stories worth telling, the American West histories, trends, morals, and ideals worth sharing. Plain and simple.